Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Johnny Cueto, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Chris Bryant is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And he fouls this one off. The pitch. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And quickly there are two away.
That is third. The shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here it comes.
Ball three.
Two out, nobody on. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Another full count pitch home. To short, hit hard. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Rizzo was there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
No left fielder.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. In there, strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Posey has a play. One down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's 0 for 5. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the corner and slicing foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dubon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
That evens it up 1-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Buster Posey.
First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Darvish is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Bryant is up with it. The tag gets 1. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. 2 on here with 1 man out. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Hayward is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
I'm set with the 0-1. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Crawford at third with 2 away. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, when you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Giants 3 and the Cubs nothing. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Dubon is there, 2 gone.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 11, Darvish.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Darvish. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heading after it is Dickerson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And now pitch on the way. This is in the air out to left field. Schwarber is right there, and it's a very quick out, number one.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty, one man out. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Dan Winkler is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Dan Winkler.
At the plate, Evan Longoria.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Bryant has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Stepping into the box, Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. San Francisco leads this one 6-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. And another foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The windup and the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's Javier Baez. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in for his second at-bat, Johnny Cueto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB. Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Rizzo is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Ready for another chance? Donovan Solano. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
To the plate now, Alex Dickerson. This is pulled into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The left fielder.
Thank you, Heidi.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Schwarber will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Pitch on the way. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Digging in, Buster Posey. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Hayward, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
So now to the plate, Brandon Belt, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder going back. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. They've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Liner towards second. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Eight runs on 12 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hard liner to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
At the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
So striding forward now, Johnny Cueto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 9-0.
The right fielder, number 5.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knob.
Tyler Chatwood gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Tyler Chatwood.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. That's in the basket, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Donovan Solano. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Chatwood, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay, and he's safe.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here's Buster Posey now. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through. A base hit, and the run is in to score from third.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
To the plate now, Brandon Belt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and it's gone into the bleachers. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Ryan Tepera gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now back, the third baseman.
In now, Evan Longoria. And it's grounded just foul down the line. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. To the left side, but it's well foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Standing in, Brandon Crawford. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. From the stretch, down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the blowout continues. Into the box, Mauricio Dubon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Into the box now, Johnny Cueto, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before things change dramatically as they explode for 11 here to really open things up. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Giants lead it 17-0. So coming to the plate, Ian Happ. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
That misses. 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2 balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 2-2.
Remo, strike.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The pitcher, Ryan Contreras.
Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Andrew Chafin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot. But listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Standing in, Donovan Solano. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Chafin is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
No left fielder, Allen. Dickerson.
Into the box now, Alex Dickerson. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Hayward on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. But that seems a rarity in this one as they lead it 17-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Posey over to his left. One down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing, and he pops him up. Longoria in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The bat, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Into the box, Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Cubs are down in order. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Buster Posey.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
First baseman, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Evan Longoria.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. Belt ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Giants on top, 18-0. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras.
He swings and grounds it to short.
There is Crawford on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Chopped at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Here's the pitch.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Full count now, 3-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and they remain well behind. At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He'll try to follow up the... Doubled in his left.
Luis Basabe
is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Next to bat for the Giants, Johnny Cueto. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And now back to Austin Slater. Will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. The three of us are back with more following this. Austin Slater will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now playing right field, number 13, Austin Slater. Now in center field, number 61,
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The pitcher, number 39, Andrew Crawford.
David Bodie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, David Bodie.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
18-0 the final this afternoon. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Johnny Cueto is the winning pitcher of record. Yu Darvish struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time at the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.